Hello friends, I am Vishnu Gupta. I am starting this CRE concept series. In this, I have divided all the syllabus of GATE in chemical reaction engineering into 12 chapters. So, chapter wise, I will discuss the concepts of CRE, and based on that, I will also upload questions and solutions. So, that will be CRE question series. So, chapter wise, you can stay connected on my YouTube channel Chemi Engineering Online, and you can also subscribe to my Telegram channel for quiz questions and the solutions. So let us start. So in CRE, first important thing is to understand about performance equation. What is a performance equation? So as you can see, I have with me this diagram that is showing you that there is an input and there is an output and there is a reactor. So the equation that relates the input to output is called performance equation. In chemical reaction engineering, we always have to deal with this question, that what is the performance equation of a given reactor. So you will have different types of reactor, maybe batch, maybe plug flow or mixed flow. So based on that, you will have a different performance equation. So performance equation relates the input and the output. So what happens inside the reactor is two things, that is how the reactor is, the contacting pattern of the reactor, and the kinetics of the reaction. So kinetics is always associated with the reaction and contacting pattern is always associated with the reactor. So this is for the reactor and this is for the reaction. So different type of reactions will have different type of kinetics, and different type of reactor will have different type of contacting pattern. So if you want to write mathematically, we can write it as that our output is a function of input and kinetics and contacting pattern. So mathematically we can represent our performance equation as, this is for any given reactor, this is the performance, and here output means there are two. So in any design of reactor, two outputs can be there. One is volume of the reactor that we have to design, or conversion in a given reactor. So if we are asked to calculate the volume, a certain amount of conversion will be given to us in the form of XA, and if we are given a conversion, that means we already know the conversion and we have to find out the volume of the reactor for given conversion. So these are the two outputs that you can have. So first, input means flow rates of reactants. This is flow rates. It can be volumetric flow rate, it can be mass flow rate. So this is the input to the reactor. Kinetics is associated with rate of reaction. So as I already discussed, that kinetics is related to the reaction and contacting pattern is related to the type of reactor. So different type of reactor will have different contacting pattern. Some will have, in a nutshell, if I say, in batch and plug flow, we will discuss more in detail about this. So broad classification is this, batch and flow. So batch will have a different kind of contacting pattern, flow reactor will have a different kind of contacting pattern. So this is the overall picture of performance equation. Whenever we deal with performance equation, these all things will come. This is volumetric, this is FA naught, this is type of reactor, rate of reaction minus RA. So in any performance equation you will find all these variables, that is volume of reactor, conversion and flow rates and kinetics, that is minus RA. We will discuss more in detail. Now, based on the classification of reaction, we have two types of reaction based on the number of phases involved. So if we talk about types of reaction, so we can say that one is heterogeneous and one is homogeneous. So to understand this heterogeneous and homogeneous, we will take our previous performance equation and try to see more in detail. That is, as we have already said, that output of a reactor will be a function of input, kinetics and contacting pattern. So input, as we have already said, this is related to the flow rates, and in output we have to, that is, if volume is given, we have to find the conversion, and if conversion is given, we have to find the volume. So kinetics is of two types, that is chemical kinetics and physical kinetics. Contacting pattern is of two types in broad classification. If we say, first is batch and the second is flow. Each portion we will discuss in detail, but for now the kinetics, physical and chemical, will define our heterogeneous and homogeneous type of reaction. So which kinetics are homogeneous and which kinetics are heterogeneous? So chemical kinetics is only change in the reaction. Here this chemical kinetics is change in chemical composition. And in physical, this is change in physical, that is color, order, etc. So when chemical kinetics is involved, we say that it is a homogeneous reaction, and when along with chemical kinetics, physical kinetics is also involved. So what can be physical kinetics in case of chemical reaction engineering? So physical kinetics can be a mass transfer step, that is diffusion of reactants, and a heat transfer step, that is release or consume energy. So these are the physical step involved in a chemical reaction. So when there is a physical step involved, that is mass transfer or heat transfer, the kinetics is said to be heterogeneous. But when only chemical reaction, that is rate of reaction, change of concentration, chemical kinetics is change of chemical composition, that is change in concentration, only then it is called homogeneous. Heterogeneous, both chemical and physical kinetics. Here only chemical kinetics. So in this way you can define heterogeneous and homogeneous reactions. So you will come to know in the later part that heterogeneous set of reactions have a different equations, because that time mass transfer step and heat transfer step also will play an important role in deciding the rate of reaction. But in homogeneous reaction, only chemical composition change will affect the rate of reaction. So as we already discussed homogeneous and heterogeneous reaction, we should also know what are the variables that affect the rate of reaction. So in general, if we say rate of reaction is a function of concentration, temperature and pressure, but this is true in only homogeneous condition. That means in general we can say this is in general. But when heterogeneous reactions are involved, heterogeneous steps means heat transfer and mass transfer rates also affect the rate of chemical reaction. That means along with minus RA dependency on KCA raised concentration changing the rate of reaction, the heat transfer and mass transfer rates also affect the rate of chemical reaction. Whereas in homogeneous, only chemical reaction step is important. So when rate is affected only by change in chemical composition, that is change in chemical composition, then we say that it is a homogeneous. So in general, concentration, temperature and pressure affects the rate of reaction, but when heat transfer rates and mass transfer rates also affect the rate of reaction, that is called heterogeneous reaction. So these are the heterogeneous steps involved in heterogeneous reactions. So in general we say that these are the three variables that affect the rate of reaction, but in heterogeneous reaction, heat transfer and mass transfer also affects the rate of reaction. Now we will address the question of what is the definition of reaction rate. So in general, if we say for a homogeneous reaction, rate is defined as dNi over dt. So here this is the volume of reaction mixture, this is change in number of moles of reactant, this is change in time. Okay, but when we have heterogeneous system, we will have to define rate based on other parameters. Just like in homogeneous we are defining based on the volume of the reaction mixture, we have to take different parameters for defining the rate. Suppose if we define based on in a solid fluid system, that means the reactant are of two phase in solid and fluid, so obviously heat mass transfer rate becomes important in this type of reaction system. So for that, based on the weight of solid, and what is solid here, solid will be generally catalyst, this will be catalyst. So let's say Ri dash, rate equation can be defined as 1 over W dNi over dt. So Here this will be weight of catalyst. This will be same. And if we have suppose fluid system, two fluid system, fluid system, so suppose they are immiscible, so they will act as two phase system, two phase. So in that case, if we want to define our rate, we can write it as 1 over surface area of the fluid dNi over dt. This should be surface area of solid, that is catalyst, and dNi over dt is same. Similarly, if you want to write it based on the volume of solid, that is catalyst, we can write it as third Ri triple dash 1 over volume of solid dNi over dt. This is volume of solid. We can also write it as Ri based on the volume of the reactor. Remember, this V is the volume of reaction mixture, whereas this Vr is the volume of reactor. This is volume of reactor. So in this way we have 5 definitions of reaction rate based on different conditions. So we see that dNi over dt is common in all the definitions, that is change in number of moles per unit change in time. So we can equate all the equations and write a general expression something like that. If dNi dt is common, we can write it as Ri times V is equal to Ri dash times W, Ri double dash times surface area of the solid, and Ri triple times volume of solid, and Ri 4 into volume of reactor. So all these become equivalent. Now if we want to convert one rate to another rate, we should know volume and the weight. We should be able to convert from one rate to the another rate if we know the volume, weight between these two, whatever the conversion we want. So this is a very important expression. Based on this, there has been many questions asked in the GATE examination. I will show you through examples. So finally we have to discuss the rate equation. How does a rate equation look like? So suppose we have a reaction A plus B gives R plus S. So these are the reactants, these are the products. So if we want to write rate expression, we will write generally as minus Ra minus 1 over V dNa over dt. Remember that rate expression is always written based on the key reactant. Key reactant is that reactant which gets disappeared in the reaction the earliest. So based on that key reactant, we are defining the rate expression, where this is the volume of reaction mixture, this is rate of disappearance of A, this is change in number of moles of A, this is change in time. So this is all the difference, and negative sign, this indicates that the rate is going to disappear. That means A is going to disappear. A is disappearing. If we write based on the product, this negative sign will not be there because products are forming and reactants are disappearing. So in that way we can write it interchangeably based on what we are defining the rate. We are defining rate based on the key reactant. So that is why this minus sign is there. So the unit of rate of reaction in this manner will be mole for the change in number of moles. Volume, the unit will be suppose in SI meter cube, and for time second. So this is the unit of rate of reaction. And if you want to convert one rate from another, then we can use this formula minus RA over A minus RB over V and plus RR over R, RS over S. Because if you write for each element, you will get this expression. I will show you how. Suppose you write minus RB. So you have to write it based on the unit expression, because we have written for unit expression. So we will change first it to be, suppose we divide by A in all the equation both sides. So this will become B by A, B, R by A, R, and S by A, S. So if you write for minus RB, this will come to be minus 1 over V d NB over dt and you can also similarly write RR to be 1 over V d NR over dt, RS to be 1 over V d NS to be dt. NB, NR and NS are related to A, something like this. NB is B by A times NA, NR is R by A times NA, and NS is S by A times NS. That means 1 mole of reactant A consumes minus B by A times NB will consume in proportion to Na. Similarly, R by A times Na consumed will be formed, and S by A times NS will be consumed. So if you replace NB, NR, NS in these equations and compare with this equation, then you will get this equation. You can put and check. You will get an equivalent equation with respect to minus RA over A. I will show you once how. Suppose minus RB minus 1 over V. If you replace NB, this will become B by A and dNA over dt. So if you take B this side, this will become minus RB over B, and here it will remain minus RA over A. Similarly, you can compare with NR and NS. You will get minus RA over A coming to be with respect to B this, and with respect to R this, with respect to S this equation. So in this way we have covered this rate equation. In next video I will discuss further topics. Till then, goodbye. Stay tuned to my channel Chemi Engineering Online. Like, share and subscribe for more updates. I will regularly update questions and concepts on my channel. Thanks for your support watching this lesson.